Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a reading for anybody who is in a twin flame connection, but you guys are in separation and your partner is actually with someone else. So if they're with a karmic, then this reading is for you. Okay? So first card out we have is, it says, I don't know, can you guys read this? Oh yeah, it says he's still a player, sis. He's playing you, me, and someone else too. So, you know, they're saying, you know, if this person is putting up a front, like they've moved on or they're happy without you or they have someone else or they're in another relationship, you know, this card is saying like, no, you know, he's not in a successful, happy relationship with someone else. He's not, you know, loyal to them either. He's still just doing the same crap. He's got other people involved, other partners. He's still cheating, you know. This one says, trust me, I'm doing you a favor. So, you know, if you feel left out or if you feel jealous or you're wondering what's going on, you know, this person, this karmic, has to deal with everything that you dealt with the cheating, the lies, everything that you dealt with. Now they're just dealing with it. Oh my God, these came out together. And the next one says, I'm dealing with all his bullshit for you. So if this is your twin, you guys are going to come back together one day, right? You're in separation. One day you'll reunite or you'll come back into union. So in a sense, when you think about it, you being away from this person, you know, maybe you're lonely, maybe you miss them, maybe you're sad or you're heartbroken. But really, if they're still doing the same stuff, you know, like if they're still lying and cheating, you don't want to be in that mess, right? You want to be with your twin when they're whole, when they're healed, when they're complete. So you don't really want to be with them right now anyway, right? They're still doing the same crap. Like, they would just be making a mess or a drama out of your life. And you would be pushing them away anyway. You would be saying, I don't want to put up with that. Because you don't put up with that. Because if you're, you know, a true divine twin, if you're the divine feminine, you're the divine feminine for a reason. And that reason is because you don't put up with his crap. But the karmic does, right? They do put up with this crap. That's why they're with them. Then this one says, I don't love him like you do. This person is trying to put up an act or put up a front, right? The karmic. As if they're so in love with your twin. And so they're staying in a relationship with them. Or they could be, you know, posting online, posting on social media. But they don't really care about this person. They don't really love them. Not like you do, okay? Then this one says, I'm doing all the dirty work for you. Okay, we already talked about that kind of. This one says, I've been trying to let go, but he won't let me. So they could be trying to hold on to the karmic. They could be running this person dry. Maybe they're, you know, they're just using this person. And maybe the karmic is starting to realize that. They're starting to see signs. Maybe they were really delusional. They told themselves, like, no, your man is interested in me, blah, blah, blah. But they're starting to see the signs, you know, oh, like, you know, this person is really just using me. They don't care about me. So maybe there's times where they try to move on or let go, but he just manipulates them back somehow. This one says, I've given you nightmares before. So in some ways, the karmic knows. They could be trying to send you their energy telepathically, I feel like, with this card. This one says, don't be hating on me over his personal choices. I feel like this energy is like the karmic is trying to blame everything on him. But I do feel like it is the karmic's fault too. So I feel like this is an excuse, and the karmic doesn't want to be blamed for what she's doing, but also I feel like you know, she's trying to say it's not her fault. She's trying to say I'm blaming it all on him. But that could be a part of her that doesn't want to admit that it's her fault too. Which it is, but, you know. She also feels like, but she feels like, even though she has her part in things, she feels like you blame her for everything, even what he does too. I'm not the only one, these are so hard to read on here, sorry, but I'm not the only one who acts karmic. Your DM is also in this energy. So even though he's a divine masculine, he could be going through some pretty dark things, the dark night of the soul, as they say. And he's going through, you know, maybe some depression issues, some addiction issues. And so that's super low vibe. And so what she's trying to say is, you know, she could be trying to get him involved in things that he shouldn't be involved in. She could be using, like, even dark magic on him, but not just that, but manipulating him. You know, you could be using toxic things, toxic behaviors, you know, drugs or money, alcohol. That, you know, she could be trying to persuade him into just doing bad things. It could be exciting for him or whatever. And she's trying to say, like, it's not all my fault. He wants to do these things too, or... You know, so, I don't know, there's just this big energy on, like, it's not just her fault, he's doing it as well, so, that is a message that this karmic really wants to let you know. This one says, I did a spell on him, so he won't. Oh my god, this is crazy. That's so weird, because with this one I just said she might do dark magic on him, and then this one's saying she did a spell on him. That's crazy. So now it's she did it so that he wouldn't be turned on with you anymore, but it backfired on her. Wow, that's crazy. So yeah, some people, if you don't know how to protect your energy or do or return things back to someone else, you know, this is saying that it did come back to her, and that is something that, with, you know, can always happen to you. You send the wrong energy back out, it comes back to you. So now he may be not wanting to have sex with her. That's really funny. This one says, he never gives me a straight answer about you. I hate it. So she could be trying to ask him questions about things that happen between the two of you. It could also have to do with how he feels about you or whatever. And he just beats around the bush. He never really tells her. And she can't stand it. She goes crazy. And so she keeps asking. She's going all nuts. Drives her crazy. This one says, I apologize for stealing him. You can have him back now. He ain't shit. That's funny. So she's just realizing that he's nothing. He's no good. He's been no benefit to her. She realizes why, you know, you guys are not together, and she just doesn't even want to deal with him anymore. That's really funny. When he doesn't get what he wants from me, he tries with you and vice versa. So this is for someone who, you know, you're still involved with them, with the person. So if you are, you know, this is someone who goes back and forth between the two of you. So if you're still involved with your twin and you guys still talk, this person is definitely bouncing around back and forth between the two of you. Then this one says, believe me, sweetheart, you ain't missing out on nothing. So these two are just going through hell together. It's so funny because they could try to put on a front or an act to try to make people jealous that they're just having the time of their lives, or they're having so much fun or whatever, and it sucks. They could be fighting all the time, or they could be like, I don't know, who knows. They're miserable though. Like, it's just, they're not having a good time. He said he ran from you because he was afraid you knew too much about him. So this is interesting because we did hear earlier that, you know, she tries to ask him about you, but he won't tell her. And then it says he's telling her something about he ran because he was afraid. So I don't know if he actually did tell her this but based on the other cards, it could also be something she's picking up on. Maybe she's picking up on, you know, he seems like he's too afraid, or he seems like she knows that. She's starting to realize that. So, you know, he probably told her something like, oh no, I don't want to be with her. I don't love her anymore, or whatever. Or, and, you know, she's picking up on the truth energetically, though. She's starting to realize that, like, oh, he's probably afraid, you know, he's probably afraid. This one says, you wishing bad upon me is only blocking you from union. So, she's trying to say that you, and this is coming right underneath the other card that says, don't be hating on me over his personal choices. So I see a repeat theme here, which is like, for some reason this karmic, she really doesn't want you to blame her for this. And I don't know why. And it's almost like, too, from this card, it's almost like she wants you guys to get back together. Which is really, really, really weird, too. Because you would think that she wouldn't want that, right? So I don't know. Either the karmic might start to be maturing or growing up in that manner, or she's just getting so tired of your guys' crap that she's like, why don't you just go back to so-and-so? Why don't you just go back to her? So that's really interesting. So then we have the overall energy is at the bottom of the deck, this last card. If he's going back and forth with us, then he's the problem, not us, girlfriend. So it sounds like this karmic almost just wants to bury the hatchet, I guess you could say, between the two of you, and she wants to stop the battle between the two of you. It sounds like she's letting go of any harsh or bitter feelings towards you, and she's starting to say, like, she's starting to realize, like, he's just a piece of you know what, and it's not even your guys' fault anymore. So I feel like before, maybe she had a problem with you, or you had a problem with her, and she's just getting over it. She's so tired. She's so worn out from dealing with him and his bullshit. She's like, okay, yeah, he's fucked up, not her. She's like, this is crazy. Like, I'm over it. Let's just call it fair, call it even. So that's your message, guys. Interesting. Always love to get the drama and the tea here. I just got this deck. So if you guys want a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. And you can follow me on Instagram. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Oh, like, share, and subscribe. Okay, bye.